Hello, this is Teacher Stephanie. I am doing a quick walkthrough of the second half of the new mock class for Mock 2 that a lot of my referrals are teaching. It is called My Country, My Culture. So the new mock seems to be split into two parts, the first half being a beginning level student. It's on letter X. I have another video on that if you haven't watched it yet. And the second half is for an intermediate level student, which their English ability is a little better. They have a better understanding of basic vocabulary, but sometimes their conversational English is still limited. Sometimes if it's not related to the lesson, it's not something they've studied, then they're not sure what you're saying. So you still want to keep your incidental language to a minimum, but you can talk a little more freely to these students. So you've already talked to your interviewer at this point, and they've told you what you should improve on from the first half of your lesson. They are looking for adaptability. They are looking to see if you can serve a wide variety of students' needs, not just practice a script that you have learned. So make sure whatever they told you to improve on or change, you do that in the second half of the lesson. That's what they want to see. Okay, so on the first part of the lesson, the introduction, that's when I always introduce myself. Hello, my name is Teacher Stephanie. What is your name? Frank, it is so nice to meet you. Frank, how old are you? 9 years old. Very good. 9 years old. How do you feel? I am happy too. I am happy to meet you. Frank, are you ready? Let's go. My country. I always underline what I say. My country. China. I'm going to circle China. Frank, can you read these sentences for me? I always put a bracket around what I want the student to read. China is my country. It is the land where I was born. Very nice reading, Frank. I live in the USA. I was born in the USA. That is my country. Frank, where do you live? You live in China. China is your country. Flag. Whose flag is this? Brackets, hopefully. This is the flag of my country. Is this the Chinese flag or the USA flag? This is the Chinese flag. Very good. What is a flag, Frank? Can you read for me? They're going to read the bottom. Flag is a piece of cloth that can represent a country. I don't interrupt the student in the middle of their reading unless they really need it. If they're really struggling with a word, then I'll give them the pronunciation. Sometimes when you teach, there's a bit of a lag. So if you interrupt, they might have already moved on to another word and they're going to go back and start reading again. So I wait for them to read the sentence and then I go back. So I'm going to pretend that they did not pronounce represent correctly. I'm going to underline it and I'm going to break it into parts. Represent. Represent. Very good. Represent means to show. To show. The letter A shows us what what sound it makes. Letter A represents the sound. It shows us. This is the American flag. Can you read this sentence? What does the American flag represent? Yes, it represents America, or sometimes we say the USA. It represents the USA. Very good. The American flag has stars. Does the Chinese flag have stars? I've gone back to the previous slide. I jump back and forth sometimes. Yes. How many stars does the Chinese flag have? 5. The Chinese flag has 5 stars. Do you know how many stars the American flag has? The American flag has 50 stars. 50. What do these represent? I'm going to circle the Chinese symbols. Excuse me. I'm going to circle the Chinese symbols. Yes, these represent Chinese, the Chinese language. Hans. Yes. What does this represent? I'm going to circle the McDonald's symbol. McDonald's, yes. Frank, do you like hamburgers? Do you like hamburgers? Yes. Me too. Hamburgers are good. Excellent job, Frank. Let me give you a star. Very good. What does this represent? I'm circling the Nike symbol. Yes, this is a brand of clothes, and sometimes shoes we wear on our feet. I don't have any shoes on. If they're in this unit, they've already gone through the clothes unit, or they had enough vocabulary they didn't need to, so they know what shoes are. I show my feet to students more often than you would think. They always laugh. Some of them will say, ew, and freak out, but showing your feet, they really enjoy it, so you might want to show your feet. Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to move on. I'm not going to go over every single symbol. That will take too long, so I'm going to move on. Frank, can you read this sentence? China is a country with many people. Yes, look at all of the people in this picture. There are many people. Capital. I've underlined capital, and I've circled Beijing. Beijing. Can you read this sentence? Hopefully they say capital in Beijing correctly, because I've just told them these words ahead of time. The capital of China is Beijing. Yes, Beijing is a large city. It is a large city. The capital is where many government offices are. Government, president, officials that help guide the country. The capital is where the president does his work. Very good. All right, in China, there are many famous landmarks. Is the next slide. Can you read this sentence for me? Excellent reading, Frank. Let me give you another star. You are doing a great job. Have you seen any of these landmarks? Yes? You have seen the Great Wall? That is so awesome. Have you ever seen the terracotta warriors? Yes or no? No? You've never seen the terracotta warriors? What about the Forbidden City? Have you seen the Forbidden City? No? No? You have seen the Yellow Mountains. That is so cool. What about Tiananmen Square? Have you seen Tiananmen Square? No? No? I would like to see it one day. All of these places are landmarks. I've underlined it, landmark underlined. Can you read this sentence? A landmark is a place or building that is famous and important for a country. I'm going to pretend they didn't sound out important. Important. I'm going to draw a line through it. Important. Very good. Some landmarks are made by people and some are natural. Which landmarks do you think people made? Which landmarks? Yeah, the Great Wall, definitely. Tiananmen Square, definitely. What about the Yellow Mountains? Did people make the Yellow Mountains? No, you're right. No. The Yellow Mountains are a natural landmark. Natural. Frank, can you sort these pictures? Which landmarks are made by people and which landmarks are natural? Right, I want him to draw lines. Yes, the Great Wall is a natural landmark. Very good. The terracotta warriors were made by people. Very good. Can you draw a line? Excellent. Very good. What about the bird's nest? Yes, made by people. Draw a line. The Yellow Mountains are a natural landmark. What about the Yellow River? Yes, very good. Draw a line. The Yellow River is a natural landmark. You are so smart, Frank. Here is another star. You are doing great. What letter is this, Frank? Circle letter C. Very good. What sound does C make? They're probably going to tell me k, 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 k. Right. C can also have a soft sound. It sounds like the letter S. Yes, soft C makes the S sound. Excellent. We use soft C when an E, I'm underlining, I, or Y follows the C. Frank, what is this word? Remember, do a soft C. Int, scent. Very good. What is this word? Ice. Very good. Face. Excellent. And the last one? Once. Very good. You can see there is an E that follows the C in all of these words. Let's look at the I words. Frank, what is the first word? City. Very good. Remember, Beijing is a city. What is the next word? Pencil. Very good. Pencil. What is the last word? Yes, exercise. Exercise. I've probably put, excuse me, I've probably put lines to separate exercise. Very good. You can see there is an I that follows the C in all of these words. Let's look at our Y word. What word is this? This Y is making a long I sound. Cycle. Cycle. They're probably going to have a hard time with this one. Very good. Cycle, like bicycle. Yes, bicycle. Very good. Excellent job. The soft C sound makes a S sound. Very good job. Here is a star. Frank, you have done an amazing job today. You are so smart. It was very nice to meet you. You earned all 5 stars. Great job. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Okay, so now you're finished. Your interviewer is going to talk to you. They're going to tell you what you did well. They're going to tell you probably more that you could still improve on. You are going to let them know you are going to improve. Yes, you are going to keep practicing. You can't wait to work for VIPKID. You are going to practice until you find out you're hired, and then you're going to keep practicing because you want to be the best teacher you can be. If you made any mistakes, if anything didn't go the way you wanted, don't be afraid to say, I'm sorry, I was nervous. I practiced at home and I planned on doing a little better. Don't worry. If you were a student, I would have done a much better job. I was nervous. It's a little awkward doing this interview with an adult, but I know I love children. I love teaching. If I was doing this with a student, I would be much more comfortable. Don't be afraid to tell them that. Don't be afraid to tell them you were nervous, but you would do a great job with a student because you love teaching and it comes to you naturally. Don't be afraid to let them know that. If you made any mistakes, don't be afraid to recognize them and say, I'm so sorry. You know what? That's not what I meant to do. I made a mistake and I've definitely learned from it. Next time, I know I'll do it blah, blah, blah way. I'll do it this way. That would be more successful. Let them know that you're a reflective teacher, that you will look back on what you've done tonight and you will try to make even more improvements. And just, leave with that final great impression. Tell them you are so thankful that they were your mock interviewer. Thank you so much for the tips they gave you. You will definitely make sure that you take them to heart and that you use them in your future lessons. And you just can't wait to work for VIPKID. You are so excited. You think this is going to be the perfect job for you. And you just can't wait. Make sure you have all that enthusiasm and excitement when you talk to your interviewer so they know, obviously, if you're that bubbly and enthusiastic talking to an adult, that you definitely will be when speaking to a student as well. All right, that's it for me. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. My referral link and my referral code are down below as well. If you don't have a referring teacher yet, then I would love to guide you and help you every step of the way. Any questions you have, I can answer. If I don't know, I will ask and I will find out. Videos like this I make regularly. I update them when the lessons change because they do like to change them up. So yeah, if you don't have a referring teacher, I'd love to be yours. If you do, then please, if you have any questions, make sure you ask your referring teacher and let them guide you. That's their job for getting an incentive bonus for referring you if you're hired. So make sure you ask your teacher and make sure they guide you along the way. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Ooh, I didn't exit. Have a great day. That's my baby.